Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Anne, and do consider subscribing, hit the red button and give this video a like. So I want to talk about a woman who was abandoned by her husband in Nigeria. I actually want to talk about abandoned wives in general. A lot of people are embarrassed to come out and say that their husband traveled abroad to UK, America, wherever, Germany, in Europe, and that was not the plan. They left them behind. They have kids and they don't know what to do with their situation. So I want to give a background to this whole story, right? We all know that Nigeria has gotten to a level that whereby it's frustrating a lot of people. Things are not working out. A lot of people are frustrated. They are desperate to leave Nigeria. Whether you're single, you're married, young, old, everybody just wants to get out of that country, get out of that system, and it's quite understandable. But the thing is this, it's, couples that are married with kids, they plan on traveling, and perhaps they don't have money to, carry everybody along. They cannot pay for husband's visa, wife's visa, the children, or they cannot buy tickets for all of them. So the husband is always thinking, let me go first, go to UK, then maybe couple of years or couple of months, because they're very positive and optimistic about it, traveling. Couple of months, I'll send for you, send for the children, and you come and join me. So this woman found herself in the situation by her husband promised that in less than a year, will be sorted with paper, and he traveled abroad. So it's a situation that happens a lot. Even people that travel to Canada that are married, they just get there and they just forget. Maybe they get carried away with the whole abroad thing and they forget about their family. So women are faced with this situation whereby the men go abroad, and I'm also going to talk about it from the men's perspective, because getting abroad is part one of the story. The journey to get paper, it can take, if you're unlucky, it can take 20 years. It's getting paper, getting residence, being legal. Some people just think, oh, you just get on the plane, land abroad, and you start making money. Because a lot of people post on Facebook and Instagram that they just arrived and money is, there's a tree of money somewhere. You just go there, you just get a paper. A lot of people don't even understand immigration rules until they get abroad. So people find the man found himself in the UK, and he realized that getting paper is not beans. You first of all have to think about where you're going to stay. Some people may accommodate you, like your family and friends may accommodate you. After like a month, people are tired of accommodating you. You need to figure out accommodation. You need to figure out how to work. Working without paper is a huge challenge. Working in the black market is a huge challenge sometimes. So some people could take advantage of you. They could take advantage of your vulnerability, and you can't really go to the police. Finally, meeting the right people is also a huge. Some people are abroad 10 years. They're still trying to figure out 50. What am I saying? 15 years, 20 years. They're still trying to figure out this paper thing. So you are now the wife. You think your husband has forgotten all about you because, come on, he promised you a couple of months or a year or 2 year maximum, and you're here. Some people are living with their in-law for support, and you're abandoned. You're there with kids. You're married on paper, no husband. Your husband is probably abroad trying to get paper. And some men, for them to get paper, they marry someone else. They remarry Oyinbo women or fellow African like you, or a Congolese or something that has paper, because they desperately want to legalize their stay. Then they marry someone else, they start the family with someone else, they have children with somebody else, and you have become yesterday's news. You're no longer relevant because you don't have anything to bring to the table. You can't help the man abroad. So you're now living with your in-laws. No husband. You have kids to take care of. Then they expect you to remain loyal. They expect you as a wife in Nigeria not to move on with your life. They expect you to be loyal without your husband for 10 years, 20 years. Like, how is that possible? That's why a lot of people need to have an honest conversation with their husband or their partner. When I know it's difficult for you to plan the future. But when a man is going abroad, what is your time limit? Is it 5 years? Then after 5 years you don't hear anything from him. What do you do? Because this is reality. This is real situation happening to thousands and thousands of Nigerian women. So women have become, they are now stuck in their in-laws house. They have to remain loyal. They turn bitter, they turn frustrated. Because if you go and meet your in-law and say, hey, when is he coming back, or you're speaking to him yourself, they just say, be patient, be patient, be patient. You get frustrated, you get bitter, because this is not the initial plan. The plan has changed. So what do? I know the situation of Nigeria is very difficult. Do you move together as a couple? It's the old traveling abroad, and maybe your wife goes or your husband goes. It's something that can change. The plan can change, and it's not as if the husband that went abroad, maybe intentionally. Some people intentionally will forget you. Some men are just looking for any opportunity. Maybe they've seen a better wife, or maybe the Oyinbo one that they married is now paying the bills. They don't have to do anything at home. The woman is taking care of them. They'll just forget you intentionally. So women should, I don't think you should be ashamed if you're in that kind of situation. But if you think about what you're going to do, what's your next step? Are you going to remain in that kind of marriage, or are you going to leave? Like, what is the solution? If you've been if you know somebody, or you've been in this kind of situation, you can leave your thoughts in the comment section, in the discussion section. I want to hear your own opinion, because there are a lot of people that I know that they have wives in Nigeria and they just marry someone else here, marry a fellow African or a fellow Nigerian. They would even go and pay. They would even send their family, the men with wives in Nigeria, they will send their family member to go to another woman's family to pay a new bride price, because the woman is in the UK and she's going to, legalize him. So they just behind their first wife's back, they will just tell their family members to go and pay for a new bride, and you become yesterday's news. So what if you have been in that kind of situation? I want to hear your opinion in comment section. And if you know anybody in that kind of situation, or maybe you are the man whereby you go abroad and you don't have a choice but to do that, like, I'd like to hear your opinion in the comment section. I look forward to seeing everybody on my next video. Give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. All right, see you guys. Bye.